I think the audiences can expect sort of a human look at how we deal with people, whether they're the same or whether they're not. But we have this humanity factor that comes into play in the movie. So I think audiences will enjoy just seeing some humanity in the movie instead of all the violence, the graphic violence that you may or may not see.
I play the bland face of evil, a man who's dressed like David Attenborough and speaks in a very, very calm voice, but is a complete psychopath and geneticist who believes in taking out all your intestines and genetically mutating you in order to transform you into a killing machine. So he has no feelings for or empathy, all the normal things that human beings have, but he does it with, as though it's the most normal thing in the world. So that's what makes it more evil, I think. Hugh Jackman was up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning before going to an 18-hour day work, 2 hours in the gym in the middle of the night. That is dedication beyond anything that I could do. So, all huge respect to him.
2029. Mutants in the world seem to be vanishing somehow. Wolverine is a limo driver trying to earn enough money to buy meds on the black market for Patrick Stewart, who's 90 odd, not doing well, some form of dementia, and they're both of them in the latter stages of their life. And that's where we begin. And then this young girl, mysterious girl, rocks up on their doorstep. And that's when the adventure begins. He's a warrior. He's built as a weapon, as a killing machine, really. But as we say in the movie, it's a quote from Shane, the movie, there's no living with a killing. There's a cost to violence. And the movie's got something to say. And I also think we got to the real bottom of this character and who he is, It's emotional. I think there's great action, and hopefully it'll make them think a little bit, as well as, in the end, it's a movie about family. And that it's maybe frustrating, maybe annoying, may even be dangerous, but it's a better option to connect, reach out.
My character's name is Will Munson, real simple man, farmer, family man. His priorities are very, very simple. And I meet Logan in a time of need, and he, comes to my aid, and I return the favor. And, there's some bonding there. And I think most importantly is his interaction with me and my family becomes something that starts changing his course. It starts changing how he wants to finish his journey. In a cool way, it's sort of the anti-superhero film. I mean, it's such a character study, and dark and heavy and dramatic. That I think at times you forget you're watching a superhero movie, and then you are watching a great superhero movie. So you have it all, but it's really about a man's journey, and who happens to be a superhero more so than a superhero's journey, if that makes sense. And so I think the audience will take away like, whoa, didn't expect that one.
They're definitely going to see something darker than they've gotten in the past. A different tone was definitely set with this movie. It's going to be amazing, absolutely. I think it's definitely a way to wrap up his legacy in the right way. When you come to work and you tap dance over to somebody because you're so honored to be in their presence, that's exactly what I did. And he was so sweet, so engaging, so caring about everyone on set. He was everything. It was great. Great time. James Mangold, who I've always thought was just a quality director, was just doing different things, giving different shots, making us do things, stretching all of us to be the best we can be for this. I think he is one of the best directors out there. I would tell him that every day.
My character is a very mysterious woman. She goes seeking Logan to get him to help her take care of Laura. And you learn a lot about the history of these new mutants through me. My favorite part about working with Hugh Jackman was that he was there to just do the work, and that was incredible. He was just an actor's actor, so we were just there in the scene doing what we needed to do and being there for each other.
It's 12 years in the future from today, so Charles is 90 or older, disturbed, ill, confused, and very, very dangerous. Real people, a lot of real people, conversation, dialogue, a lot of emotion, and some sensational action. James is a magnificent director. He comes totally prepared, superbly prepared with great ideas. But as soon as the actors present him with something, he goes with that too. It was a very successful comic book series. And it's a very compelling movie franchise. Never more so than in this movie.